In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of the Reality's Temple on Earth. Of course, I am the gatekeeper of this internet ministry known as the mighty Angelsnupnup7, your brother and hopefully your friend Ibn'rad. I believe it was the early 1980s, and at that time I was a young person who was a member of the Nation of Islam under the leadership of Minister Louis Farrakhan. And Minister Farrakhan was scheduled to come to New York City. And at that time, the mayor of New York City issued a message to the black population, or to the black community of New York City, that they should not go listen and hear Minister Louis Farrakhan. I am so proud of the brothers and sisters of New York that they came to listen to Farrakhan, that they filled up the building. The crowd was around the block. It was a tremendous success. And not so necessarily that they really perhaps wanted to listen to Minister Farrakhan, but you can't tell me who I can and cannot listen to. That is the message that the black community wanted to send to the mayor of New York City. And that is the attitude, brothers and sisters, we should have when somebody like Obama or any Caucasian person or anybody outside of ourselves, they dare tell us who we can and cannot listen to. We are free people. We think for ourselves. Nobody don't tell us who our friends and who our enemies are, who we should and should not listen to. I am so proud of the black community of New York City. But that is not my subject. But I just wanted to mention that real quick. In the meantime, there were others who were protesting Louis Farrakhan coming to New York City. Those who were in the members of the Jewish Defense League, I believe that's what they are called, the Anti-Defamation League or whatever. I don't keep up with the names of these Jewish organizations who proclaim that they are supposed to be fighting against those who hate Jews. Anyway, they were protesting Louis Farrakhan, and they were outside holding signs on the street chanting. They were saying, "Who do we want? Farrakhan. How do we want him? Dead." That's what they were saying. Who do you want? Farrakhan. How do you want him? Dead. So now we bring this to 2011 right here on YouTube. And it seems as though the same thing is happening. Different time, different person, but the same exact attitude. You have these racist Caucasians and others who protested and abused the YouTube policy with false flagging. And they basically chant to others, "Who do you want? Angelsnupnup7. How do you want him? Dead." We don't want none of his videos on YouTube. If they could do it to Louis Farrakhan, they would. But Louis Farrakhan is too big. So, being the punks and the cowards that they are, they think that because Angelsnupnup7 is a little guy, that they can false flag me to censorship, false flag me to silence, Well, that's a job in itself. So being stupid, now you have over 200 channels you can false flag, but you gotta find them first. And while you trying to find and false flag, they are being replaced by 2 or 3 or 5. So enjoy yourself, racists. Enjoy yourself, white supremacists. Enjoy yourself, the enemies that get in a circle, hiding your damn face. Unlike the Jewish Defense League, because the Jewish Defense League were out on the street showing their face. How do you want them? Who do you want? Farrakhan. How do you want them? Dead. But here these cowards are on YouTube, hiding behind a picture, hiding behind their mama's panties. Who do you want? Angelsnupnup7. How do you want them? Dead. And they call my telephone talking about I'm a dead nigga and all this other foolishness. Cowards. I have more respect for the Jewish Defamation League than any of these suckers on YouTube. And you're stupid. I was reading the comments by one of the racists, and this racist was telling the other idiots, leave that dude alone. When you mention his name, when you interact with Angelsnupnup7, when you false flag his channel, the only thing you're doing is feeding his sickness. You just make me stronger. I was getting ready to stop doing YouTube videos anyway. The only thing I was going to do was repost old videos. I had nothing new I wanted to say. But here the cowards come, and they give me a new energy, and like the other racists said, feed my sickness. So now you have over 200 channels to deal with. And more people are listening. More and more people are joining me on Facebook. My Facebook friends are increasing. But this is the mentality that the Uncle Tom wants to protect. The Uncle Tom, the dark European, wants to protect these racist Caucasians who always have smiled in our face and stabbed us in the back. As long as you do what they want you to do, as long as you don't listen to Farrakhan, as long as you don't listen to Sarah Sudan, as long as you don't listen to Angelsnupnup7, as long as you be a good boy, as long as you be a good girl, as long as you don't blame nobody, because they don't want to accept the responsibility for what they have done and what they are doing, then you are right in their book. But when you stand up and tell these devils who they really are and remind them of the evil of America, and you don't fall for their media, these lies and the half-truths that they tell, then how do they want you, black man? Who do we want? We want the black community. If you don't listen to us, the racist white people of America, how do you want the black community? We want y'all dead. And they've been wanting us dead for a long time. They kill you with abortion. They kill you with discrimination. They place you in these jails when they know that you're innocent. They're doing everything they can. How do they want you? They want you dead, black man. And they especially want dead the voices that make you strong and stand up so that you don't bow down to evil. Those Uncle Toms and these dark Europeans that try to love everybody have just decided if you can't beat them, join them. They decided to join evil. And the black community is not evil, and we're not going to join you. So you can whoop and holler all you want to. And it's going to take a lot to ban and suspend Angelsnupnup7. It ain't going down like that. Y'all a bunch of cowards. Come on Skype and I'll debate your ragged ass. Show your face. But these are cowards. So So keep on keeping on. Bring it. Bring it. Feed my sickness. Make me strong. I'm like the Hulk. The madder Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. Oh. Woo! But white people are arrogant. When they lose, they don't like to admit losing. They just keep trying. That's why they're still in Afghanistan and Iraq. And they lost in Vietnam, and you're going to continue to lose. Because your time is up. Thank you for listening. This is your brother Talik Ibn'rad. This was and is the Reality's Temple on Earth.